How's everyone doing? It's Stay Salty, and we are back with Doki Literature Club. Okay. I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so, maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging, you can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it without giving me a chance to think about before Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to walk. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our walk. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for walking so slowly. You shouldn't have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance, man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does nice things. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good walk today, you two. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted, but aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really want that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you too. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes filled my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? Oh, they're gonna kiss. My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breathes against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Yeah, what I tell you, almost I think every girl likes the main protagonist, Sayori. Eh? Okay. Okay. Such bad timing. Such bad timing. Ah. Hi. Sayori. Just now we want... Okay. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Ah. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries up and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. Oh. Oh. See what? What are you talking about? You know how much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monaco was right. I should just... Monaco said something! Monaco was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? Sayori, I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough. I don't want you to hurt anyone. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, game. Why? Because here's the thing. If I say that I like Sayori that way, the other girls will be jealous. So it's like, it's a long-time friend, so I know her longer than the others, but I don't know what will happen if I do say it. I'm going with this one. I feel like if I go any more farther than just friends, it's gonna go downhill for the other three. Well, the four, I should say, because I don't know what's gonna happen if I admit my feelings to her. I don't know what will happen. I don't know if Monica will be jealous or like any of the other girls. So I don't want to be a situation. So you're just a friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Okay, I'm rolling it good. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this, Sayori. It's okay, this is just my punishment, remember, for being so selfish, so please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, so just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone. I'll trust you with anything at all, so... Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori, I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more than I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Why is no music playing? Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Okay. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I could spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Why is no music playing? Why is no music playing? Stay salty. You're the first one here. Thanks for being Ollie. That's funny. I thought at least Yoi would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days disappointed she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gotten to wake her up after all? Ah, you should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How? Nah. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. I'm not believing it. No. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. But how? How? I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically toned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows that what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. What? Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. I can agree! Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. Almost. I recognize Natsuki Seniori's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the other one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Uh, um, what is that symbol at the top? Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Monica, get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Monica, I need to go. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else I already written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori. So, see ya. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Okay. Still no music. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up a phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house! Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do when I'm just a friend? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response! What is this game turned into? What is this game gonna be? Because listen, when I touch this game, okay? For the first time, I'm like, oh, it's a great game about literature and cute things. Like, yeah. So, this is concerning. I am shaking and I am scared. Is this a horror game? Please don't be a horror game, because I hate that. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. What do you mean? What do you mean? My mind is thinking something else. And I don't want it to be that case. Because she didn't answer her phone. Monica said something dark. And it sounds like it's a joke, but it's serious. Monica told her to do something. So I don't want to be here right now. Because I don't know what she did. What did Monica say? What did she say? I don't know. I do not want to. I don't want to keep. I have to keep going though, because if I sit here, it's gonna drive me crazy. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? It's a friend, okay? I'm checking on her. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. and just see. Okay, I'm ready. I gently open the door. Stop! Oh! What? Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh! Ow! 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 That is some bad. Oh, that's so bad. What is that sound? Oh! What? What? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can't be real. Sorry we wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. You know what? I can't. I can't. I actually can't. Okay. I'm good. Okay. I'm still trying to process. Okay. I think I'm good. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for. Oh, this music! I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Toning down her confession, I think that's why. That has to have been what pushed her to do this. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ear. Ugh. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Why does this happen to me? If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, more than friends, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this, and I chose not to. Okay, that one. Okay. Forget the literature club. Forget the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do. Nothing I could do that could bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I pass. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. That's it? Is that the end of the game? Am I done with Doki? Two Monicas? Wait, what if I do this? Whoa. What? Oh. Oh. Bonus stuff. Pictures. Poem pictures and the illustration stuff and just because. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is like a laptop then. Files. Characters? Yoi, Natsuki, Monica. What? Nah. Happy thoughts? Okay, I'm just gonna back out of that and but then that didn't happen. And it says reset. I don't want to mess with any of this. Let's just go back into Doki Doki. Yeah, let's just go back in. Cause, yeah, I don't know what's... Yeah, I'm not gonna question it. We're just gonna do new game. Can I see what that says? No? I can't translate that. I see an annoying gull running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. It's Sayoi! Wait a second. So are we starting a new game? Sayoi! Huh? The goal is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Wait! I see it in... Oh. Wait. Wait a second. So Sayoi's gone from the game? So it's doing that because it's unknown. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself make it today, but it just kind of walks out because you've known each other for so long? Question mark? Yeah, it doesn't even say. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Used to? Oh, wait a second. Wait, no, I think it's just a dialogue from the very first... Wait, this is from part 1! This is the same dialogue! Just different! But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sighed and idle in front of the crosswalk and let... Again! Is this Sayoi? Oh, yeah! Yeah, I can't read that. Why did that make me jump? It's an ordinary day school like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking into school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. No, you didn't. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some goals or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any goals in it anyway. The school day is an ordinary day as ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. Why am I repeating the same dialogue? Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Monica? Hi. Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Whoa! Wait. Did we just time skip? Did we just time skip? And it's talking about Monica mostly now. Instead of Sayoi. Nah. Monica, you did something. What did you do? Did you tell her to do that? Are you the reason she died? Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Yeah, they're talking about basically completely out of my league. That's new. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here from anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that, I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Isn't this Sayoi's dialogue right here with the politics? It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for... Why am I reading the same dialogue? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature... Game, don't trick me. I see... something happened with your face. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us. There was 4 of you! Monica, you know what you did, okay? You did something to Sayori to cause her to do this. Why? Why, Monica? It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature club can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Yes, we do! What if I just go and try to save my game? What am I doing? What if I just do that? My previous files are gone. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I have no reason to refuse then, because I can't go back. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I'm more important? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica. And her irresistible smile. It changed! It used to be cupcakes! I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Hold! Don't trip! Don't trip me out! You are tricking me. I don't like that. Don't do that again. What was that? Eh? I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Is Sayori not gonna pop up now? Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No. No. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki. I am not gonna literally read the same dialogue. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yoi, the vice president. Wait! Sayori was vice president. This does not seem right. It's nice to meet you. Yoi, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Was it like Sayori and Natsuki? I don't remember, but is this where Sayori's supposed to come in? Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Stay Salty in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down? The girls have a few desks. Is this gonna be changed? Yoi walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet, okay? Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Monica, you took Sayori's seat. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different goals, all interested in the same goal, literature. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yoi returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. The background? That is a dog detail. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I still can't get over that background image. I can't. I guess. And don't let yourself get intimidated. Yoi's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yoi looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yoi faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly pokes up. It's the same thing! Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yoi's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yoi? Well, let's see. My favorites are usually novels that... It's the same thing. Yeah, comfort of books and not people. But you know I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually involves me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can... Throw you in a loop? Nah, this is a loop! Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Okay. I expect that from you, Yoi. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... You better not actually jump scare me. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left out a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. You give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess I sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yoi? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share ours. I guess it's the same for Yoi. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. What's your idea? How about this? Natsuki and Yoi look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to practice in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. You took Sayori's position. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topics, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes, but I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form our official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend a day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super mad. I'm so happy. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. No! 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 Sayori's gone! Okay. Okay. Special. Frightening. Disoriented. Skipping. Unrecruited. Disaster. Just picking stuff at this point. I am picking stuff just to see what it is. Pain. This is pain. This is actual pain. What is this? Starscape. Climax. Unrestrained. Why is all of it going to you? Disown and explode. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What is that? Thanks for keeping a promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Okay. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack? You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why are you blocking the dialogue, Monica? Can I look back at what you just said? Natsuki, you currently have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Manga is literature, swiftly defeated. Natsuki flops back into her seat. I'm sorry. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club now, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Ah, no, it's not that, Yoi. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Why is the thing tilted sideways? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yoi reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is how's this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like. Yoi, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Take the book. If you, well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now it's back to normal, okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yoi's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yoi a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks around and glances at me and amaze me for a second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I feel like I just wanna... Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Their eyes just went in an odd direction. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book. Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something barely obvious that Yoi isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well... Cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Okay. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. People trapped there have this trait that turned them into killing machines that lust for blood. This is different! But the facility gets even worse. Start selectively breeding people. Yeah. Okay. You're really into it, the book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Disturbing! It's dark! Yeah! You're not a fan of this sort of thing? No, it's not that, I mean... I could definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so you know. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yoi's into those things. This is so weird. It's just that this kind of story, it's just the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know what I have. That I have this problem when I let things... My whole body gets it. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. No, that's... I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's... Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it anyway. Oh, yuppie! Ah! Okay. Stop with the jump scares. Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book, then I put it into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little... apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, being in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and saw the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. Okay. Sorry. I was just... I love how it's not even popping up what she says. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, yeah, that should work, right? And it's the same thing from episode 1. I suppose so. Yoi temporarily closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page here. And we're back to here. Yoi takes her left arm and holds left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm. That way I turn the page. Is it literally going to be the same? I don't know, holding like this, we're huddled even closer together. It actually kind of distracting me. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Yeah, I'm a bit distracted of what's happening. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yoi no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead I just assume that she finishes. Seriously, I literally don't think it's any different right here. Yeah, I don't see... No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses everything she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Oh, that's new, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yoi, are you feeling alright? Yoi's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yo, he stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. I don't know what was that about. Hey, Monica. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yoi was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything else to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yoi just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other, Shouldn't we wait for Yoi? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured out we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left it. Slip it into the bag. Who should I show my poem first to? I feel like if I do... I'll do Monica's. She seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted to know that I'm putting effort. Hi. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah, don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know, but it's that sort of barrier that will all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica on my poem. Good job. I was going all in my head. It's really metaphorically. I guess I underestimate you. It's easy as... Like I said, the good thing about this is it's just repeating the same dialogue I already seen. Oh. Well, it says I'm into yours, but okay. So, yeah. I don't think she used to be indulged like that. She must be really soft for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming out a little strongly. Was that new? She just totally given up on people. She spent so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more important place for her. Yeah, it's different. Like Olio, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yoi, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, and I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have sound confidence. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Hole in wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused. I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes could no longer see color. But are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I branched my pen. I brandish my pen. Yeah, okay. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big... So just keep it and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. It's the same advice. Well, now I can go to Yoi. Okay, I want to stop the video here, because this is a good place to stop after what just happened. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye!